Hello guys, Disney Jack 95 here, and welcome to episode 4 of Ask Disney Jack 95. Let's go over the questions from last time. The first questions go to Frank Smith, and he asks, 1. Do you prefer crunchy Cheetos or puff Cheetos? 2. Do you have a girlfriend? 3. Do you want to get married? 4. Do you like Pac-Man? 5. How are your parents? 6. What is your favorite meal of the day? 7. What model of train do you like the most? 8. What batteries do you like the most, AA or AAA? 9. True or false, battery acid is bad for you. 10. Do you like McDonald's or Wendy's fries more? 11. What brand of water do you like the most? 12. Do you prefer cream corn or corn on the cob? 13. Have you ever had braces? 14. What size of shoe do you wear? 15. Do you need a belt to wear pants? 16. Do you like the Big Mac from McDonald's? 17. Favorite season of SpongeBob? 18. What do you think of the Mighty Bee? 19. Opinion on Ren and Stampy? 20. How old is your dog? 21. What breed is your dog? 22. 2 divided 3 plus 4. 23. Do you like video games? And 24. Do you think we should remember the 15 enchantment? As for your first question, I prefer crunchy Cheetos. As for your second question, yes, I do have a girlfriend, and her name is Ashley. As for your third question, maybe sometime in the future. As for your fourth question, yes, I like Pac-Man. As for your fifth question, my parents are good. As for your sixth question, my favorite meal of the day is breakfast. As for your seventh question, I like the wooden model train the most. As for your eighth question, I like AAA batteries the most. As for your ninth question, I've never heard of battery acid before, so I don't know how to answer that question. As for your 10th question, I like McDonald's fries more. As for your 11th question, I like the Arrowhead water brand the most. As for your 12th question, I prefer corn on the cob. As for your 13th question, no, I never had braces before. As for your 14th question, as far as I can remember, I wear a 10 size shoe. As for your 15th question, well, if I ever want to go somewhere fancy, then I would need a belt to wear pants. As for your 16th question, yes, I like the Big Mac from McDonald's. It's one of my favorites. As for your 17th question, my favorite season of SpongeBob is the first season, aka Season 1. As for your 18th question, I think the Mighty Bee is a pretty good show. As for your 19th question, my opinion on Ren and Stimpy is, it's a good show. As for your 20th question, my dog is 9 years old. As for your 21st question, Charlie is a mixed mutt and Murphy is an American Brittany dog. As for your 22nd question, I'll have to say that the answer is 1.75. As for your 23rd question, yeah, I like video games, but I never played them before. And as for your 24th question, possibly. The next questions go to Blue's Clues and Lilo and Stitch FTW, Paw Patrol and Bunnytown FTL. And he asks, 1. Did you know that Lilo got taken away in the original movie? 2. What's your favorite scene from the original Lilo and Stitch movie? 3. What's your favorite Blue's Clues and You episode so far? 4. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? 5. What's your favorite flavor of cake? 6. What's your favorite flavor of pie? 7. Do you like spaghetti and meatballs? 8. What's your favorite flavor of pizza? 9. What's your favorite restaurant? And 10. What places have you gone on vacation? As for your first question, yes, I did know that Lilo got taken away in the original movie, but luckily, Stitch, Nani, Jumba, and Pleakley worked together to rescue Lilo. As for your second question, my favorite scene from the original Lilo and Stitch movie is the go to your room scene, which is where Lilo and Nani had a fight. As for your third question, my favorite Blue's Clues and You episode so far is Sondheim with Blue. As for your fourth question, my favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate. As for your fifth question, my favorite flavor of cake is chocolate, just like ice cream. As for your sixth question, my favorite flavor of pie is pumpkin. As for your seventh question, yes, I like spaghetti and meatballs. As for your eighth question, my favorite flavor of pizza is pepperoni. As for your ninth question, my favorite restaurant is McDonald's. And as for your 10th question, the places that I've gone on vacation are Paris, London, and many other places. The next question goes to Folding Chair SA. And he asks, 1. What is your home address? 2. True or false? It's safe to drink toilet water. 3. Where is my mom? I'm lost in the store. 4. Will my cancer go away on its own? 5. Have you ever hit the dog? And 6. Does US watch Blue's Clues? As for your first question, My home address is 138 North Encinitas. As for your second question, false. It's not safe to drink toilet water because it's yucky. As for your third question, I don't know how to answer that question. As for your fourth question, possibly. As for your fifth question, no, I would never hit any dogs. That's dog abuse. And as for your sixth question, yes, I do watch Blue's Clues. It's my all-time favorite show. The next questions go to John E.T.I., and he asks, 1. Can you do video games soon this year? 2. Will you do a meet and greet video? And 3. What is your opinion on Toy Story 4? As for your first question, possibly. As for your second question, yeah, that's a good idea. And as for your third question, my opinion on Toy Story 4 is, it's a great Pixar film from 2019. The next question goes to GoodTube6, and he asks, what's your favorite video you've made on GoAnimate, aka Beyond? My favorite video that I made on GoAnimate/Beyond is Evil Bonnie Gets Grounded. The next question goes to Killer B Sawyer, and he asks, what's your opinion on Blue's Clues? My opinion on Blue's Clues is, it's the best show on Nick Jr. The next questions go to Rick, and he asks, 1. What are your favorite Blue's Clues and You episodes? 2. What's your opinion on the Backyardigans? 3. What's your opinion on Bear in the Big Blue House? 4. What's your opinion on Max and Ruby? 5. What's your opinion on Oswald? 6. What's your opinion on Little Bear? 7. What's your opinion on Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? 8. What's your opinion on the Fresh Beat Band? 9. What's your opinion on Little Bill? 10. What's your opinion on the Upside Down Show? 11. Do you know a show called Booba? If so, what's your opinion on it? 12. Do you like Thomas and Friends? 13. Who's your favorite Blue's Clues and You character? 14. Do you wish the coronavirus is over by now? 15. What are your favorite movies? 16. What's your opinion on Barney and Friends? 17. Who's your favorite Wiggles character? And 18. What are your favorite Blue's Clues books? As for your first question, my favorite Blue's Clues and You episodes are Meet Josh and Songtime with Blue. As for your second question, my opinion on the Backyardigans is, it's a good show on Nick Jr. As for your third question, my opinion on Bear in the Big Blue House is, it was a great show from my childhood. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Max and Ruby is, it's a good show. As for your fifth question, my opinion on Oswald is, it's also a good show. As for your sixth question, my opinion on Little Bear is, it's a good show on Nick Jr. As for your seventh question, my opinion on Maggie and the Ferocious Beast is, it's a good show. As for your eighth question, my opinion on the Fresh Beat Band is, it's a good show on Nickelodeon. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Little Bill is, it's an okay show. As for your 10th question, my opinion on the Upside Down Show is, it's a good show. As for your 11th question, yes, I do know a show called Booba, and my opinion on it is, it's an okay show. As for your 12th question, yes, I like Thomas and Friends. As for your 13th question, my favorite Blue's Clues and You character is Josh. As for your 14th question, yes, I do wish that the coronavirus is over by now. It's supposed to end sometime this year. As for your 15th question, my favorite movies are The Aristocats, Frozen, etc. As for your 16th question, my opinion on Barney and Friends is, it's a good show. As for your 17th question, my favorite Wiggles character is Greg. And as for your 18th question, my favorite Blue's Clues books are Blue Skidoos to the Farm, Welcome to Blue's Clues, and Blue Skidoos to the Beach. The next questions go to Christian Lim Productions, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on the Monopoly Disney Pixar? And 2. Do you have the Monopoly Disney Pixar board game? As for your first question, I've never seen it before, but I bet it's really cool. And as for your second question, no, I don't. The next questions go to the Pick Dude, and he asks, favorite pun and why, favorite video game, 3. Favorite movie, 4. Favorite thing about The Lion King 1994, 5. Ever play a Sega Genesis game, 6. Ever played Fargo, and 7. Favorite Pixar movie. As for your first question, I don't have a favorite pun. As for your second question, I don't have a favorite video game. As for your third question, my favorite movie is The Aristocats. As for your fourth question, my favorite thing about The Lion King 1994 is Zazu singing It's a Small World. As for your fifth question, no, I haven't. As for your sixth question, I've never heard of it. And as for your seventh question, my favorite Pixar movie is Toy Story. The next questions go to Nikki Gunnaris, and she asks, 1. Do you like Hell's Kitchen US? 2. Do you like The Price is Right? 3. Do you like The Amazing Race US? And 4. Do you like the Rugrats? As for your first question, yeah, kind of. As for your second question, I've never heard of it before. And as for your third question, I've never heard of it before either. And as for your fourth question, yes, I like the Rugrats. The next questions go to Blue's Clues and Friends. And he asks, 1. Did you ever see Tigger new friend Lumpy from Tigger's Clues? 2. Do you like Yoshi the Explorer? 3. Do you like Emily the Explorer? 4. Fozzie the Fozbear is by Dog and Friends. 5. Do you like Brother Bear and Zazu the Hornbill? And 6. Do you like Timon and Pumbaa? As for your first question, I don't think so. As for your second question, yeah, I guess so. As for your third question, I've never heard of it before, but I bet it's a parody of Dora the Explorer. As for your fourth question, I don't know how to answer that question. As for your fifth question, yeah, I like Brother Bear, and also Zazu the Hornbill. As for your sixth question, my opinion on... Yes, I like Timon and Pumbaa. The next questions go to Super Mentor. And he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Ni Hao Kai Lan? And 2. What's your opinion on Mario? My opinion on Ni Hao Kai Lan is, it's a good show on Nick Jr. And as for your second question, my opinion on Mario is, he's a cool character. The next question goes to Jared the Winner 79. And he asks, what's your opinion on Dexter's Laboratory? My opinion on Dexter's Laboratory is, it's a good show on Cartoon Network. The next question goes to Sebastian the Graham and Pretty Cure Fan 2006, and he asks, have you heard of Men Critter Marvelous Matt? I've never heard of it before. The next question goes to FNP BVS, and he asks, what's your opinion on High Five? My opinion on High Five is, it's a good show. The next question goes to Isaiah Fernandez, and he asks, what was your first video you ever made when you were Jack Loves Disneyland? The first video that I ever made when I was Jack Loves Disneyland was a Comedy World style of the Blue's Clues episode, Snack Time. The next question goes to Anime Katrina 2021, and she asks, Rosie wears earrings and a necklace, true or false? I'll have to say it's true. The next questions go to Ben Blanchard, and he asks, have you heard of Mr. Ed? Do you like Joy of the Pain? FT Bob Ross? And did Bally's third question make you angry? As for your first question, I don't think so. As for your second question, I don't know. And as for your third question, I don't think so. The next question goes to Mr. Thomas Animator Gaming, and he asks, where did you join YouTube? I joined YouTube on my computer. The next questions go to Trevor Hay, and he asks, 22 plus 22 and favorite Mario pun. 22 plus 22 is 44. And as for your second question, I don't have a favorite Mario pun. The next questions go to Ashley the Witch, and she asks, do you like the Tigger's Clues and You series I made? Because I helped you make the reboot. 2. Did you see the new SpongeBob movie? Because I have seen it. 3. Have you tried the Happy Color app? Besides, I heard they had a Disney catalog in it. 4. Did you hear Buzz Lightyear is getting a new movie? And 5. Did you hear that Disney will be making a movie based on a Jungle Cruise ride? Besides, the name of the movie is Jungle Cruise. As for your first question, yes, I do like the Tigger's Clues and You series. I've been doing it since December 2019. As for your second question, no, I haven't, but I hope to see it soon. As for your third question, no, I haven't, but since you mentioned that they had a Disney catalog in it, I'll have to check it out. As for your fourth question, yes, I did hear that Buzz Lightyear is getting a new movie. I bet it's going to be a good one. And as for your fifth question, yes, I did hear that Disney will be making a movie based on the Jungle Cruise. I'm looking forward to see that movie. The next question goes to Mr. Snoopy 2014, and he asks, did you know Wonder Pets was made the same people that made Ooby the hand puppet? Yeah, I think so. The next question goes to the T-Mobile Media Logo Editor 641 HD, and he asks, 1. Do you have some OCs? Mine's, I have a lot of them. 2. What's your opinion on Gotcha Club? 3. What's your favorite logo? 4. What's your favorite object show? 5. What's your opinion on some Kirby OCs? 6. Do you know about the Princess and Prince Snow mini? As for your first question, yeah, I do have some OCs. I made them on Vyond, and I have a lot of them. As for your second question, I've never heard of Gotcha Club before. As for your third question, my favorite logo is the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo. As for your fourth question, I don't have a favorite object show. As for your fifth question, I've never heard of those Kirby OCs before. And as for your sixth question, never heard of it. The next question goes to Diogo Evans, and he asks, keep up the good work. Thanks, but that's not really a question. The next question goes to Everest and PBS Kids Fan 2002, and he asks, what's your favorite Nintendo Switch game? I don't have a favorite Nintendo Switch game. And there is a reply from this Wedge guy, but I'm going to skip it. And go on to the next one, which is the next question from Thomas the Video Guy 99, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Muppets Take Marathon? 2. What's your opinion on Muppets from Space? And 3. What's your opinion on Stuart Little? As for your first question, my opinion on Muppets Take Marathon is, it's a good movie from 1984. As for your second question, my opinion on Muppets from Space is, it's a good movie from 1999. And as for your third question, my opinion on Stuart Little is, it's another good movie from 1999. The next questions go to Harold Dexter, and he asks, 1. What movies do you hate? 2. What shows do you hate? 3. What are some of your DVDs do you plan to get rid of? 4. What year did you graduate school? And 5. What was the first DVD you ever got? As for your first question, I don't think there are any movies that I hate. 2. The shows that I hate are Dora and Friends Into the City, Peppa Pig, and that's all I can think of. As for your third question, no, I don't think I plan on getting rid of some DVDs. As for your fourth question, I graduated school in 2014. High school, that is. And as for your fifth question, I think the first DVD I ever got was The Aristocats. The next questions go to Mr. Evan 2005, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Snipeville? 2. Do you like Hannah Montana? And 3. What's your opinion on Swiper the Fox? As for your first question, my opinion on Snipeville is, it's a pretty good show. As for your second question, yes, I like Hannah Montana. And as for your third question, my opinion on Swiper the Fox is, he's a good character from Dora the Explorer, although he does swipe things, which is why he's named Swiper. The next questions go to Trevor Hay once again, and he asks, favorite thing about Pac-Man? 2200, 2200, 2200 plus 1, and ever ski? As for your first question, I don't have a favorite thing about Pac-Man. As for your second question, 22 plus 2200 plus equals 223. Wow, that is a lot of 2s. And as for your third question, yeah, I've skied before, but it was pretty difficult. The next question goes to Linda Mims, and she asks, I hope my comments made it on here, did they? Well, only one comment did, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. The next question goes to Trevor Hay. Well, it's not really a question, he just said hug. Aw, thanks. And there's another comment from Wedge, but I'm skipping it. The next question goes to Zisham Ironman, and he asks, hey Jack, what's your favorite Scooby-Doo show? Mine is What's New Scooby-Doo? What do you think of What's New Scooby-Doo? Well, to answer your question, my favorite Scooby-Doo show is Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And I think What's New Scooby-Doo is a pretty good show. The next question goes to Mr. Browster / Alejandro's 15th anniversary, and he asks, what year did you start watching Cartoon Network? 2. What is your favorite Nickelodeon show? 3. Favorite SpongeBob episode? 4. Who you calling Pinhead or Sweet Victory? As for your first question, I think I started watching Cartoon Network in the 2010s, or maybe the 2000s, I don't remember. As for your second question, my favorite Nickelodeon show is SpongeBob SquarePants. As for your third question, my favorite SpongeBob episode is Rip Pants. And as for your fourth question, I think I'll have to go with Sweet Victory. I think that's a SpongeBob reference. I could be right. But anyway, the next questions go to Kimberly the Polygon Girl 2007, and she asks, 1. What's your opinion on Space Jam? 2. What are your thoughts on SML 2016 present? 3. What are your thoughts on Sonic X? 4. What's your first, second, and third favorite Dr. Seuss books? And 5. iCarly or Victorious? As for your first question, my opinion on Space Jam is, it's a good movie from 1996. As for your second question, my thoughts on SML from 2016 to the present is, well, I guess they're kind of good. They're kind of good, but not great. As for your third question, I don't have any thoughts on Sonic X since I've never seen it. As for your fourth question, my first favorite Dr. Seuss book is Green Eggs and Ham. My second favorite Dr. Seuss book is The Cat in the Hat. And my third favorite Dr. Seuss book is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And as for your fifth question, if you're asking what Nickelodeon show I like, well, I like both iCarly and Victorious, because they're both really good shows on Nickelodeon. The next questions go to Ginger Snap the cartoonist guy, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on the Three Stooges? 2. What's your opinion on Laura and Honeypot Charlie Chaplin? 3. What's your opinion on the Thundermans? 4. What's your opinion on the Newgrounds? 5. What are your favorite 4Kids TV show anime? And 6. What's your opinion on Smosh? As for your first question, my opinion on the Three Stooges is they're really funny characters. As for your second question, I've never heard of it before. As for your third question, my opinion on the Thundermans is it's a good show on Nickelodeon. As for your fourth question, I don't know what that is. As for your fifth question, I don't have any favorite 4Kids TV show anime, since I've never heard of them. And as for your sixth question, my opinion on Smosh is it's a pretty good channel. And the last questions go to Dan Sobel, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Wibbly Pig? 2. What's your opinion on Driver Dan's Story Train? 3. What's your opinion on Darth Vader Estate 2016? 4. What's your opinion on the Pajama Moles? 5. What's your opinion on Bear in the Big Blue House? 6. What's your opinion on The Cat in the Hat? 7. What's your opinion on Yo Gabba Gabba? 8. Do you watch Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything? 9. What's your opinion on Chuggington? And 10. What's your opinion on the Proud Family? As for your first question, I've never heard of it before. 2. I've never heard of that either, but I'll have to look it up and see what it looks like. 3. My opinion on Darth Vader Estate 2016 is, he's a great YouTuber, and I think I still like him. As for your fourth question, my opinion on the Pajama Moles is, it's a good show. As for your fifth question, my opinion on Bear in the Big Blue House is, it's a great show. By the way, Rick already asked me that. But thanks for asking me that question anyway. As for your sixth question, my opinion on the Cat in the Hat is, he's a great Dr. Seuss character. As for your seventh question, my opinion on Yo Gabba Gabba is, it's a good show on Nickelodeon. I mean Nick Jr., sorry for the mistime. As for your eighth question, I don't think so. And also I've never heard of it, but I'll have to look it up and see what it looks like. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Chuggington is, it's a good show on Disney Junior. And as for your 10th question, my opinion on the Proud Family is, it's a great show on Disney Channel. And that's all the questions we have for today. If you got more questions to ask me, please send me some in the comments below, and I will answer them in episode 5. That's all for now. This is Disney Jack 95, signing off.